Ew, what's happening, man? Hope all is well with everybody, bro. Y'all know what time it is, man. Welcome back to Thoughts of a Predicate Winner. I am Nelson, and the sole purpose of this channel is to break down, react to, and review music that pulls on your heartstrings and makes your soul bleed. What does that do? It creates a string of relatability that creates a world of replay value, which I think is left out of a lot of music today because we live in a microwave society and a microwave generation that just doesn't care. So I love whenever I stumble across new artists or just artists that I was unfamiliar with that can pull on your heartstrings, make your soul bleed, and create that string of relatability that causes a stint of replay value. I appreciate that, and I love it. And I'll be honest with you guys, man. As of late, I have found that very, very strongly within the Hangover family, Tom MacDonald. And I've really been enjoying going through his catalog and breaking that down with you guys and reviewing it with you guys. So I'm excited to get into this Tom Tuesday, man. What's up, Hangover gang, huh? How we doing? Everybody good? Everybody chilling? I'm trying to tilt my camera at a little bit of a different angle, man, because them lights back there keep on. I need to get a new camera. It's coming. But I would like to remind everybody and take one quick second because I'm kind of hot. I just worked my butt off putting out this Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl review, and I really wanted people to see that. I really wanted people to know my take on that. They've not only blocked it in other countries, but blocked it in the states, in different states and different territories in the U.S. Come on, bro. You know what I mean? Like, we are protected under fair use. This is a law that we are protected under. And I understand having to go through disputes. And a lot of these underground legends like Tom MacDonald, they'll lift the disputes. They'll lift their claims because they know what's right and they know what's not right. But I just think that it's crazy that these big corporations are out here trying to stop people from monetizing or getting money or doing what they need to do. It's just crazy to me, man. Especially with all these guys out here that are doing reactions full time. You know what I mean? I feel for y'all, bro. Like, if that's your source of income, ain't no telling what their monthly looks like. You know what I mean? If they do 10 days of something from UMG, they ain't getting paid a dime off of that. You know, we get paid off of our memberships. We get paid off of our super chats. We get paid, off, people will leave me tips on Cash App for requests. So I'll bring that up real quick, man, just to let you guys see that. If y'all want to, y'all can leave a tip. Everything that I make goes back into making the channel bigger, stronger, better. This is where you would leave that at. Take a little screenshot if you want to, because I'm not going to leave it up here for long. And 1 and 2 and 3. But I just think it's whack. The bigger the channel gets, the more I see it and the more whack it is to me, man. I just don't get it. I really don't. So we're here today to get into Tom MacDonald's Hart Emojis, okay? This one has been heavily requested, and something that's been heavily requested since the very, very beginning, where people tell me I will resonate the most with, I feel like, is one of his spoken words. We're going to tag on to the tail end here. So if y'all are ready to get into this, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it. You feel me? Yeah. Tom MacDonald, Hart Emoji. Let's do it, baby. All right, y'all, let's do this. Oh, and it's got Brandon Hart and Nova in it, man. I like this Brandon Hart dude, bro. I've only heard him a couple of times, man, but I've liked him when I've heard him. I'm going to go ahead and like this one. And let's do this, bro. Pink Converses, bro. Gotta love it.
I left the stove on, so there's food for you to eat that I hope you choke on. And I wash your clothes with bleach. I left my phone on. Before I left, I cracked your screen, and I left a note on. My Twitter, you should read.
It's very punk rockish, like Blink-182 sounding. Yeah, Jody, you told me that it was going to be like that, but this is just like it, honestly. But it's dope nonetheless. You know, he's killing that sound. Because truly, y'all know, like, if you're going to do some punk rock, bro, you're going to go back to those times. You got to turn the show on. And you got to do a little bit of this with your voice and scream it. So they know what it's like. It's this. You know what I mean? You gotta really enunciate those ons. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe it's just the vowels in general. Like, without me, you know that the show goes on. Woo! It's good. All right, let's do it, man.
It says I'm not sorry for the things I said.
There he goes again. I'm not sorry for the things that I ever said. You gotta like it, bro. It's punk rock, man. It's just a part of it, man. So shout out to Tom.
You know you deserved it. All the times you wish that I was dead. You made me feel worthless. I'm not sorry for the way I was, and I hope you're hurting. Now I know that I was just in love.
It's good, man. I'll be honest with y'all too. I always have a hard time relating whenever it comes to like breakup music. I have been with my wife since we were 15 years old. Like, I don't remember the feeling of a breakup. You know what I mean? And whatever breakup I had up to that point didn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Not really. So it's hard for me to resonate with music like this, but I can still appreciate the art and still appreciate the music itself. And I like this parody almost of punk rock. I do. I think it's cool.
With the person, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of your bull.
There we go.
Would have put diamonds on my whole wrist. Honestly, I'm glad that it's over. I hated your friends. I'm happy that I made you my ex. Yeah, I've been waiting to delete your number out of my phone. I know it's you if the caller's unknown. You got a short.
That was kind of cool. Like, cause if he's really talking about an ex, like if he got with Nova, like, yo, y'all see it in the pic right here. I'm not gonna rewind it to it, but like, Nova, I gotta get this off my chest, man. I gotta get this off of my chest. And just whenever he says like whatever he's got to say to upset his ex, you just got Nova coming over here just to lick his face from the bottom up. You gotta love that. That's the level of petty that I enjoy, bro.
Fuse, and I don't need those explosions. I ain't gonna play with your teenage emotions. Welcome to the end. Whoa, the best of let get. Whoa, I'm not yours. You don't know me. No more heart emojis.
This is hard. Actually, this is turning into something dope. Okay. All right, cool.
Get it through your head. Whoa, I wish you were dead. Whoa, I hope you're happy, lonely. No more heart emojis. I see you still like my Instagram post.
Let's go, Brandon.
Come up on every status I wrote. If I were you, then I would probably go ghost. How's it feel to never ever let go? Yo, you think you're a snack, but I'd rather have chips. You think making a voodoo doll's gonna make you a witch. You think grabbing on a man's gonna make you rich. And you ain't cute enough to act like a.
Hey.
You got stock.
You ain't cute enough to act like a bee. Let's talk about that, man, because sometimes these girls out here, they're not cute enough to act like that. And some girls can get away with it. But, you know, you don't look good enough to act like this, bro. I ain't gonna put up with it, you know? Shout out to Brandon Hart, man. That's a solid point. And I think that the flow in the pocket he fits in here is dope, too.
Act like a. You got stock of vibes. I should have known by your eyes, girl. No one really smiles that much. And I probably should have known it by the way that you lie. Cause I don't even like me that much. You're covered in red flags. It's time to accept that. You ain't good enough to get my text back. I know what's good for me. You're a dead trap. And I'll be dead before I ever take you back.
Hey.
Welcome to the end. Whoa, the best of.
Brandon snap, bro. That was dope, Brandon Hart.
Whoa, I'm not yours. You don't know me. No more heart emojis. Get it through your head. Whoa, I wish you were dead. Whoa, I hope you're happy, lonely. No more heart emojis. I hope you hear your phone. Cause I was just calling to save you. And I hope you read my note. Cause baby, it isn't me, it's you.
Yeah.
Welcome to the end. Whoa, the best of let me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. The beginning of it, I was like, oh, what am I on right now, bro? This is gonna be the first Tom song that I just really don't rock with, bro. But this has really turned into a bop. I enjoy it now. It's crazy because the way he set it up was like he was about to do some kind of parody of Blink 182. But he killed it, bro. This is hard. And Nova adding in on the hook is hard. And Brandon Hart was he swept the floor. That verse was ill, bro. That was super dope.
I'm not yours. You don't know me. No more heart emojis. Get it through your head. Whoa, I wish you were dead. Whoa, I hope you're happy, lonely. No more heart emojis.
Well done on the video too, Nova, man. You really captured what this, song sounds like and visualized it here. I think Nova's fire every time, but this one, she did a really good job with like capturing the sound and making a visual out of it. Very cool. Very cool. I thought this was dope. Yeah. 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 Brandon Hart went crazy. Is there something at the end? Nope. All right. Nope. All right. That was cool. I thought that was cool. No lie. Like I said, man, I do have a hard time resonating with music that's breakup music. You know what I mean? But I can appreciate the heartbreak give back. Like, all right, you broke my heart. You made me feel this type of way. Now I'm reciprocating that. And you got to take that. You got to eat it. So here, take it and eat it. I think that's hard. And they did it in a light manner, so it wasn't hateful or spiteful. The sound of it anyway, but the lyrics were enough to make you realize, like, oh, they're fed up. Like that. And that's fire. It's always good to make music like that because it does resonate and relate to a lot of people. I'm just not one of those people because, like I said, I've been in a relationship for like 20 years. So I don't resonate with it. I'm very happily married, very happily. I've been in a happy relationship for forever. You know what I mean? But it was dope. It was super dope. I like it. He still ain't missed. Not yet. Let's check out this spoken word, though, man. I'm excited to get into that. There was a few to choose from there, but I'm going to choose anxiety to go along with this one. It just sounds right. Let's do it.
I wake up feeling panicked. My pills are in the cabinet. It takes all the strength I have to just ignore them as I pass it. Man, I hope this feeling passes soon, but hell and back, it's barely noon. I'm scared to go outside. Shit, I'm surprised I even left my room. And it feels...
Yo, I'm already super intrigued. Hold on. Let's go back.
My pills are in the cabinet. Takes all the strength I have to just ignore them as I pass it. Man, I hope this feeling passes soon, but hell and back, it's barely noon. I'm scared to go outside. Shit, I'm surprised I even left my room. And it feels like no one understands how bad I'd love to join my friends. It's hard to breathe, I'm anxious, and I'll end up staying home instead. The doctor hasn't helped me much. He signs his name, I buy the drugs. I'm feeling weird, I take one out, it makes me feel comfortably numb. Man, I can't handle my emotions like I used to. It's all different now. I start to sweat, I feel confused, my fingers shake, my heartbeat pounds. And I'm feeling claustrophobic every time the closet closes because my skeletons are in there, so I have to leave it open. I'm just nervous over nothing, even shit I can't control. I used to love to be in public, now I'd rather be alone. And even though it's difficult, it's probably for the best. If I didn't make a change, I would have drank myself to death.
Facts.
Then I wake up feeling better than I did the day before. But then it hits me out of nowhere and almost knocks me to the floor. A heaviness, a readiness to get back into bed. A sadness that I can't explain, a cloud over my head. My deepest, darkest fears feel like they're filling up an ocean, and I'm floating on the surface with no hope to keep me going. I've been down on myself. Man, I forgot how to believe in me. I never asked for help, now I just struggle with it secretly. I wish that it was something I could sweep under the carpet. Trying to hide it all the time only makes the battle harder.
Oof.
Man, I lived a lot of moments that I probably should have cherished. Now they seem so far away from me. I'm angry and embarrassed. I can't even tell my parents. They don't need to keep on worrying. My mama and my papa don't deserve to have to bury me.
That's a real thought. I'm going to break this down after I get done with it, but that's a real thought that I don't want to lose track of right there, man, of your mom, like worrying about your mom having to bury you and what that might make her feel like. Like, I specifically remember different times where I even had like thoughts about calling my mom to be like an apology. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm gonna make it through the night. I've had so many nights like that, like not knowing. But the overall, I'm gonna let me finish playing it, and then I'm gonna get to what I think about this whole thing. This is very well executed and done, by the way.
I hope the pills I have will hold me over for a while. I'll keep searching for the strength to find my smile.
Oof. I hope the pills that I have hold me over for a while. I'll keep searching for the strength to find my smile is hard. And that's what I was going to wrap it all up into anyway. I feel like when you're having anxiety in this form, that's a demon. That anxiety is a demon. And it's something I don't know if it ever really goes away. That's why I'm like I'm a workaholic. I'm a fitness nerd. Like whatever I do, I dive 100% into now that I'm clean, now that I'm off of drugs. And the reason that I do that is because I have to. It's the only way for me to have any kind of motivation. It's the only way for me to fight that anxiety. And it's the only way that I can go to sleep at night knowing that I accomplished something and wake up in the morning feeling like I have some sort of motivational pull to do whatever I need to do and to feel some level of confidence. Without that, I'm in the same boat. I don't want to get out of my bed. I don't want to go out of my bedroom. I don't want to shower. I don't want to do anything. It's pointless. I have no personality. I'm a blank shell of a human, and I can't even walk out of my house and feel like I have some sort of purpose that I'm supposed to drive into. And that's a very difficult place to be, and it takes a long time to get out of that place. So I appreciate him making something like this for people to hold on to and resonate with. But that, like, it's crazy to think about how drugs can do that, though, man, because honestly, like, what chemical balance makes you totally dependent upon something? That's the, like, pharmaceutical drugs to drugs on the street. I just feel like that's devil's work, bro. That's the devil's work. There's so many people that are old, like 60, 70 years old. They had a back surgery and now they're an opiate addict and they can't even help it. They might not be able to admit it to themselves, but they can't help it. Nonetheless, they're totally dependent upon that drug. And if you took that drug away from them, God bless their hearts, they wouldn't be able to, they wouldn't be able to survive. You know, like take the withdrawals and the anxiety that goes along with getting off of drugs as a whole away from the situation. And let's just talk about the motivational pull that they're going to lose track of. Like, that was the biggest thing for me whenever I got off of opiates, it was the motivation. Like, the motivation to shave my face, trim my beard, get a haircut, the motivation to clean my room, the motivation to do laundry, the motivation to take a shower, the motivation to literally do anything was just completely gone from me. And I didn't know what I was going to do or how I was going to overcome that. A lot of prayer, right? A whole lot of prayer got me through that. And just, I tell y'all about this a lot. And I think a lot of people, I think it goes over a lot of heads. And I think that people just don't really know how to put this into practice. But for me, it was a realization that in order for me to get past this, I have to fight it head on. Okay. So whenever I would wake up in the morning and everything inside of me would be like, take a shower for what, dude? All right, screw that, bro. I'm going to go take a shower. Get a job. What are you going to do? All right, I got to go get a job. Got a job selling things, bro. Like, how are you going to sell stuff to people without me, without the drug? All right, I gotta be the best salesman I can be. Like, and it's almost like a fake it till you make it type of situation. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, that's how I became the man that I am today, was essentially faking it until I became this person. And I had to do that. It's nothing fraudulent about me as a person. I'm glad I am who I am today. But in order for me to get here, that's why it's such a difference in who I was to who I am. I literally had to, I can't think of another way to put it, balls to the wall, just grind, and fight every one of those demons that was trying to hold me back or tell me that I couldn't be this or I couldn't be that. Don't get out of bed, bro. You don't got to get out of bed till 10 at least. Nah, I'm getting out of the bed at 6 a.m. every day. And whenever I started to exercise, that was the best way for me to overcome that. And now that I'm into fitness and I run every day and I work out every day, it don't stand a chance, you know? But I got to be honest, like, that's also a godsend. Like, I could never accomplish these things without the prayer. Notice how I said that first. A lot of prayer. And I could have never accomplished those tasks and overcome those small little demons without my Jesus right there walking me through it side by side. There was no way that it could have happened. But it really is it's disgusting how these drugs can really take a hold on you and literally, like, take your person away from you, add a new person there that in the beginning makes you feel like you can actually fit in. It actually gives you a motivational push to do different things like this. Like, I don't mind cleaning my room. I'm high. You know what I mean? I don't mind getting out of bed early. I got some pills in there I can take. I don't mind. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man, let me shave my face for the next 45 minutes. It don't matter. I'm high. I'm feeling good. But when that gets taken away, all of that gets taken away with it. And then you can't find the person that was there before. You don't want to anyway. What you want to do is you want to search and find a new person. You have an opportunity. A lot of people don't want to look at it as an opportunity, but it is an opportunity nonetheless. And you can find that new person and become whoever you want to be. But nonetheless, this was a super dope spoken word that really brought me back to that place. And I'll never forget, like, the first time I realized it was in a rehab where Like I had a bag with some clothes in it, and they like assigned me some drawers. And they were like, you can have these drawers, just put your clothes up in there. And that was the first time wherever I was like, I'll do it later, man. I don't care nothing about putting no clothes up, bro. And it stayed with me for a long time. I didn't work. I didn't go to, I didn't do it for, I think it was 2 years before I started getting back into a routine and into a rhythm. It took a long time to battle. I'm thankful to God for blessing me with the Holy Spirit through that and helping me to recognize quickly. And I say 2 years that's quickly. To help me realize what the problem was and how to defeat it. And I'm super thankful for the discipline that it took to put into those steps. Shout out to everybody that's going through something like this, man. Jesus is the way. Gosh, bro, I'm telling you, Jesus is the way. The way. I've seen other people do it without Jesus, but I'm telling you, man, Jesus is the way. So I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Thank y'all. Please make sure to smash that like button and that subscribe button. And I do have another Tom video dropping, but we're not dropping it tonight. It's going to be on schedule for noon tomorrow. So y'all make sure to tune in on noon, Wednesday the 12th, so that you could get this secondary Tom MacDonald spoken word with, you'll see. All right, man. Thank y'all. I'll see y'all later, bro. Peace.